And then, Brick almost.
And we are live.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
We talking about
Hello,
breaking
everyone.
things?
We
Yes.
were
No,
talking
I
about the Star Wars episode where my
Oh.
character pretty much nuked themselves.
It was a good time.
I mean,
It was.
your character is going to die. That's a way to go out.
I mean, why not go out breaking a lightsaber and then destroying the charged up kyber crystal with you? Instrument in your hands.
Eh, I mean, works.
It works.
I mean, it has also been canonically, before Disney retconned everything, but you know me and what I think of Disney's retcons. But
I don't know what you're talking about.
back exactly, that doesn't exist. But yeah, back in the expanded universe, there was one such Jedi that once didn't perfectly fit their kyber crystal in the lightsaber, and it overloaded and blew up and took her whole arm off. You basically did that to a lightsaber that had about 100 souls sucked into it, so I don't know what to tell you.
Someone
you, as
broke
a
a magic
player.
weapon.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah. The magic
ran-
weapon was charged and it didn't like it.
When I ran into that room as a player, I went, this is going to blow up on me.
I remember you said so.
Character didn't care.
That
Nope.
lightsabers have souls in them.
No, this one
It's
did.
a very
It's special.
specific weapon, actually, called the Soul
Oh.
Saber. It was made by one of the Night
Okay.
Sisters, which is why it has some weird pseudo-magical properties. It's not even me who invented that weapon. It actually genuinely is written up by actual Star Wars stuff. You can find it on the wiki and all that.
Anyways.
Sorry for the derail, Rojan. My apologies.
I was eating a Rice Krispie treat, so
All right.
Rojan has no shits given to player death. I don't.
No. Stupid deserves what they get. Okay? I do stupid and my character dies. That's what they deserve.
I mean, you did stupid taking out one of the
stupid.
bosses indirectly, so you know what? I'll take it.
Look, after over 20 years of DMing, I just come to realize that player death happens a lot.
Stupid is what stupid does.
And
Yep.
usually it's the player's fault that they died.
Yo.
Look, I have full acceptance that this is my own damn fault.
Oh no, it was just a fun one. It was a good one. I liked it.
It
That's
was
all I'm trying to
fun.
get to. Yeah.
Look, my character has no regrets over what happened.
Nope.
I'm
She's
not
resting
going
in
to give
peace.
Azarin 68 hearts. It would take too long.
Not to mention, your character dies. I'm going to use it against the group later.
There you
I mean,
go.
she almost killed the entire party in that one
I
act.
did.
So I was like, if the dice had been meaner, that could have been 2, maybe 3 characters dead.
Yeah, I was
Hey.
really relieved about that.
You would have the first TPK on the channel.
Yep, she came
Yeah.
close. She tried hard.
I did. I
But-
didn't want that, okay?
Mm.
Over in Pirate Land, only one person died the last time we were together, and it wasn't a player. Where we last left off, Pearl had after a bit of investigation and chasing around the city, and a bit of a back and forth with Mal and the group discussing demonic law and contract specifics and everything, and trying to find a way to get Grandpa Goldspar out of the contract that not even he made, but ancestors long ago made with this demon. Earl convinced him to try to use one of his magic rings to teleport himself to safety to buy them a little bit of time. Unfortunately, the barrier that was erected around the house sort of prevented him from fully escaping, and sort of plastered him onto the dome, and then onto the floor of the mansion grounds outside afterwards. With his death, Mal was content, said his goodbyes, that he was about to his dinner, and Pearl found herself as the next recipient of this, for lack of a better term, contractual blood curse, to where she is now the carrier of the Spark of Genius, which is a boon that was granted to her grandfather and firstborn childs of the Goldspar family in the past. Pearl being the oldest living child at this point in time, was bequeathed the spark. Siva, I gave Siva the rundown as to what that spark will be able to do. But even though it's been a little bit, you still find yourself in the Goldspar mansion after Mal has said his goodbyes, telling Pearl to enjoy her new gift and leaving along with Grandpa Goldspar's soul. Those of you in the group, in the crew, are sort of taken aback as you are now standing in this rather bleak, unkempt room with an incorrectly and unfinished ritual circle in the center of the room made out of what looks to possibly be blood. And now the empty power suit that he had been sitting in before his mishap with the teleportation.
Don't everyone speak at once.
I'm gonna say this is where I'm leaving it to you all.
No, everybody had, except Pearl, I think, had gone over to the window to see what happened.
Yes.
That is correct.
Give me a second. Chat, you're gonna see a little menu pop up, but that's because I need to mess with the sound settings because I forgot to do that. But carry on.
Okay. When Pearl looks down at the empty suit, is it open or closed? Like it was sort of like a...
It's still shut because he teleported from the inside.
Okay. I'm going to open that and look inside. What do I see?
Go ahead and give me an investigation roll here to see if you can find the release latch for this suit.
Okay. No, I'm hopeless. I rolled a 2 and I have no modifier on that, so I'm fumbling around.
You rolled, yeah, okay, so try as you might, in a semi-panicked state, you are unable to you're unable to find anything that would stand out as a means to unlock it.
Okay, so failing that, I am going to go over to the window and assuming this was a gnomish mansion, I should be able to look out the window. The window should be low enough.
Yeah, the windows themselves are rather large, like just in total height wise, but they're still low enough to where you can get a look.
Okay. So when I see what's happened, I think basically I'm just going to slump to the ground, just sort of leaning up against the wall.
And as you slump to the ground, you kind of just like sit there. You feel like a light roll of parchment sort of land in your hand.
Okay, I'm going to open it and read it.
And as you undo the ribbon and you begin to unfurl it out, you see that it is a fresh contract. Whereas the past contract had stated your grandfather's name In those instances, your name is now in its place.
Does anyone else see Pearl looking at this, or no?
It would be very hard not to see it, seeing as how you're just like right out the window where a lot of people are at, kind of staring down into the courtyard. So yeah, everyone in the room would see it.
Well, this is a problem. And I'm going to roll it up, put the ribbon back on, and stuff it in my pack.
What was that?
Just a letter.
And why is it a problem?
It's sort of a formal letter.
Formal letters are a problem. Why?
It could complicate things a bit. I wasn't expecting this. Something my grandfather left me, let's say.
Alright. Well. If you need help with it, let us know.
Okay.
Since it
Yeah,
sounds like it complicates things.
I need to think about this, I think, for a bit.
You've been through a bit.
Pardon?
I said you've been through a bit just recently. It's a wild 24 hours here. I'm gonna go see if there's something, a warm beverage or something to find. I'm gonna exit the room and wander around the mansion trying to find a kitchen or something.
Okay.
I want some tea or something to offer to her.
Can someone go out and maybe put a blanket or something over my grandfather? And although it may sound indelicate, see if he's still got the rings.
I'll go ahead and I'll do that. It's fine.
Okay. So, Echo, as you begin to like wander through this mansion, you can see that everything is in like a huge state of disrepair. It doesn't look like there's been any sort of housekeeping or anything in here for years. Just layers upon layers of dust caked on like every flat surface, every piece of art, cobwebs hanging from rafters and from chandeliers. You do end up finding the kitchen, but there is nothing inside.
Well, that's not helpful. There's like no kitchenware, no nothing.
There is, but there's nothing reminiscent of food.
Well, she's gonna start heading back, and she'll kind of look for anything that seems suspicious in this house, because now she's starting to wonder why it was left so unattended to. Makes her like there's something here.
Go ahead and give me an investigation roll.
Come on, dice, don't fail me now. That's not bad. What's my intelligence on this character? Not horrible. Where's my investigation? That's going to be a 15.
A 15. You begin to like do more of a search in the kitchen, not really believing that Pearl's grandfather could have lived here without any sort of like sustenance or beverage or anything like that. And you dig around and you do find not necessarily fresh, but enough that the drag marks still haven't been covered up by a newer layer of dust. The drag marks seemingly leading towards a door out in the hallway adjacent from the kitchen.
I'm gonna follow those through the doorway.
As you open this door, just this rank sort of smell of rotten flesh and death just sort of hits you.
Ugh.
As you look down into like these stairs just descending down into a dark basement.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get the others and let them know, because with that smell of death coming up, I don't think it's a wise idea to go down there by myself. So I'm gonna go find Cannonball, try and drag him down there with me.
Cannonball, you know dead things.
Yeah.
Okay. So while you're exploring and you're sort of heading back on up, Jenka, you'd head outside, just like a random sheet that you had found in the room.
Yeah.
And getting out, like as soon as like you come outside, you can see what is left of that protective dome that was in the house, like finally beginning to fade away, sort of giving everyone freedom to leave, come or go again as they please. And when you get to the body, you can see that the skin is now just like completely white, drained of like all sorts of like all color, all life. And there's almost like a chill that you can feel coming off of the body. Though you can also see that the fingers, or the rings that were on his fingers, had been stripped, along with like what looks to be anything of value, sort of just leaving him in his small clothes.
Can I kind of sniff the air a little bit around him and get a sense of any fey, fiends, or undead sense around him?
You sure can.
Okay, give me a second. It's been so long since I've rolled my babies.
Been neglected. Hopefully they roll well. Either that or they've been thoroughly punished.
Ooh, yeah, no, they rolled very well. Especially when I have advantage. Let's see here. Oh goodness, everyone needs to just chill over here.
Never.
That is 23.
23. So as you're sort of over the body and you begin to sniff around, you do get a scent of a fiend nearby. And as your senses begin to pick up to the sensation, you begin to hear very high-pitched giggling and like the clanking of what sounds to be like heavy metal against other metal falling into a bag.
I will go ahead and cover the body with this sheet that I found. I'm going to follow the scent and sound.
Okay. And as you sort of round the corner around to like the back portion of the house a bit, you see this small imp sort of just sitting there like looking at these gold coins that he's throwing into a bag, and every time one goes in, he sort of like giggles to himself. And he doesn't really look like your typical imp, as like the ones that you've experienced being a blood hunter and through your training. They're usually just, naked winged beings. This one is in what looks to almost be like almost like a butler outfit, complete with like the jacket and coattails.
And what the hell do you think you're doing?
As soon as like your voice carries to this imp, he quickly ties the bag and he begins to like try to fly away, but the bag itself is way too heavy for him to be able to adjust with his small frame. And he gets to like the railing of a like a little tea patio, and he turns around and he just like hisses at you. This is Codger's loot. Codger served the master. The master is dead. Thus, Codger gets first dibs.
Does that name sound familiar at all?
Not really. You haven't had heard of the name Codger before, but being an imp and being like low on the food chain, that wouldn't be surprising.
Served your master.
That was so cute.
She sees you all on the camera and she's like, "Hi."
It was cute.
Hi, kiddo.
Yes.
And who is this master? It served the old master of this house.
The old man, the one that went splat, finally bit it. Means Codger gets his pay.
And what is his pay? Actual gold coins?
Whatever was on the master on his time of death.
Right. I would like to... Yeah, you and I had the same idea. I would like to manifest one of my blades and yeet it at this thing's throat.
Hi. Hi.
Hi.
Oh, hi.
So yeah, I want to yeet the blade at
Okay.
this thing's face.
Hi. Hi.
Give me a second. Let me see here.
Hi. Hi.
Actually, how far away is this demon from me? Or this imp?
At this time, probably about 20 feet. He didn't get too far due to the weight of the bag.
Okay. Yeah, then I'm gonna go ahead and careful, sweetie. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and eat this then. Let's see here. Been a while. Who dis? Oh, there we go. Okay. That is a 21 to hit.
21. So you fling this dagger and it just dings Codger right between the eyes. And his head sort of like snaps back for a moment and just slowly looks back at you. And then just begins to let out this like very annoying nails on a chalkboard scream of pain.
I would like to note that that I will be also bonus actioning Misty Step right behind him
Okay.
to retrieve the braid and use my bonus attack to hit him again.
Okay.
Finish him. Ooh, that's a little better. That is 24.
24. You pull that dagger out, and as he kind of like gasps, almost sort of in relief, you sort of impale him in the back. And he kind of stiffens up again, and he again lets out that horrendous screech, which those of you upstairs can hear coming from the back of the house. But as
No,
you
get him.
For this head.
But as you do that, as he's screaming, you notice that the wound on his head has already closed up. And as you are causing this creature pain, it doesn't seem to be doing any sort of lasting damage. And you can see at this point in time, there is a small band around his neck that every time you inflict pain on him, sort of flashes for a brief moment.
Oh. Can I do some sort of check to see what that may be?
Being a blood hunter, yes. Go ahead and give me an Arcana check.
Woohoo. Give me a second. Do I even have... Oh, shit, I do! I have advantage. 22.
22.
Very consistent.
This looks to be some sort of collar of binding, as if this creature is bound to another.
Yeah, that makes sense. As this thing is kind of screaming in pain, I'm gonna go ahead and cut its hand to retrieve the bag.
Jesus.
Okay. Go ahead and give me an attack roll.
That's 21.
21, and you cut that hand, and he releases the bag just enough for you to take it. And as you do, he kind of hops and turns to face you. As he begins to growl and his eyes begin to turn this deep crimson, as you can see the metal fencing around like this tea patio begin to sink in, as if like a large amount of weight is being pushed into this, pushed underneath him, as his body begins to grow and contort.
She will definitely stand back, but she's gonna have the bag grasped in her hand as she says, I don't give a shit who you work for. This belongs to family.
Codger is owed payment. That is Codger's. I served the old man well. And there begins like the popping and reshaping of his body mixed with like the indentation of the metal. You can see the metal underneath his feet now not only begin to bend, but begin to melt, as if like intense heat has now joined the weight. And he grows almost probably 5 or 6 times his size, as you are now looking up at what resembles a Bowler demon.
I'm gonna look in the bag real quick and just see what he collected.
Inside, you just see just a series of baubles and trinkets and random pieces of jewelry and coins, and a rather very beautifully designed but seemingly out of place metal box, which seems to be giving the bag most of its weight.
She will take the rings and the box.
Okay,
she
so
will hand...
as you
sorry, go ahead.
As you reach in to take these items, can I get a Constitution saving throw from you?
You sure can. My con is not terrible. I swear to God, I'm rolling 13s and 16s all night. Jeez. That is a 17.
So
Sorry, 18.
You go to reach in, and your hand makes it probably past the lip of the bag, as the flesh on your hand begins to like burn and almost feel as if it's going to boil.
Is it from the box or is it from this creature?
This is as soon as you reach into the bag. So it's something in the bag. You're only going to take 8 points of fire damage right now. But that burning is letting you know that reaching in deeper is probably not the best idea.
All right. Well, if I can't put my hand in the bag, I'll flip the bag upside down and dump the contents.
And as you do that, you just see, as the rings and everything in the box fall out, you just see the anger growing in this creature's eyes.
I take some of this, you take the rest. I don't give a damn what else you take, but I take these items. Have your fill otherwise.
He reaches his hand back for a moment and just screams, "This belongs to Codger!" And he grips his hand out in the air as you see a long fiery whip sort of form, and he just lashes down at you. Does a 28 hit you?
Yes. Give me a second. I'm seeing if there's anything I can do real quick. It's been a hot minute. I'm trying to remember what I can do.
Yeah, it's been a little bit.
Unfortunately... Wait, is this... Oh, maybe this will work. Okay. Yeah, I would like to use a reaction to use some psychic energy to force this guy backwards.
Okay, so you're not doing anything to negate the damage, correct?
There's nothing I can do, unfortunately.
So before you do your reaction, you are going to take 18 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And then an additional 9 points of fire damage that cannot be resisted.
I'm not resistant to it anyway, so it's okay.
And then I'm going to need a strength saving throw from you.
Okay, strength saving throw?
Yes.
Ooh, okay. That is a dirty 20.
The dirty 20. Okay, so you aren't flung as he sort of tries to grapple you with the whip and launch you behind him. So you can go ahead and do your psychic thing now.
Okay. Well, it's worth a shot. I need him to make a strength saving throw, please.
Sure. That is going to be a strength saving throw of 25.
Damn. Yeah, I figured as much. Okay.
Those of you who are up in the room hearing this commotion, are you doing anything?
Well, I assume once it gets violent and noisy, Cannonball would probably turn around and kind of just poke his head around, and just be like, kind of looking and seeing, how she more or less has this under control at this point. He's going to kind of shrug. The captain didn't ask for help.
The captain does not have this under control.
Well, yes, but, Cannonball unfortunately has tried to help the captain a few times and, gotten chewed out for it. So at this point, I think the only thing he'd say is, "Yeah, all right, Captain, need a hand." "Oh, I see you already have one. Need another hand."
Are you calling this out from the balcony?
I'd probably have, my head just poked around the frame, of the nearest door.
I mean, only if you feel like it. This guy hits pretty damn hard. He's stealing all of Pearl's grandpa's shit.
Fine.
Has Echo made it back to the room yet, or is she still?
Yeah, at this time, you come back to the room and you can hear the commotion outside. And Jenka calling out that this demon is trying to make off with, or this devil is trying to make off with Pearl's grandpa's belongings.
Well,
even without the captain calling out, Echo's heading towards the fight.
Yeah, well, at this point, All right, you louts, you heard the captain. Everybody inside.
Everybody
Or
outside?
outside.
Well, you know.
We are inside.
Inside, outside, get to the fight. And yeah, I guess we're hopping in then.
Well, Mira's gonna hop in.
One of us says it's going to be Mir.
True, literally.
Yeah.
As everyone begins to like file outside to see Jenka staring down this giant Bowler, the demon sort of, or the devil sort of looks over at the group and instantly locks eyes with Pearl.
Oh Lord,
Master.
I just go from one fire to another, don't I?
It is good to meet you. As this Bowler begins to slowly but surely revert down back into this imp-like being in his butler outfit. This thing is stealing my just reward for serving the former master. It is in my contract. He has no claim to it. Please, tell her that this belongs to Codger.
Does Codger look familiar to me?
You have never seen Codger in your life.
Well, Codger, this seems to be quite the day for contracts. How about you show us the contract that says that you're entitled to this?
He kind of nods. That is very wise, Master. And he kind of slowly but surely walks closer to Jenka and he opens up that strange looking box. And he reaches in, he grabs this old rolled up parchment and he kind of flies over to Pearl and hands it to her. This was my contract of servitude to the former master of the house. I served him until his dying days, faithfully, and upon his passing, I am allowed to take from his being any items I consider to be of value.
I say contract terminated. I think she's had enough time dealing with demons. And contracts.
Not a demon. Devil.
Contracts, then.
So whose names are on the contract? Who signed
so this contract
is my grandfather signed it?
This contract binds Codger to your grandfather as a faithful servant. Codger comes with the spark. Codger sees to the master's needs, whims. If the master needs food, Codger makes food. If the master needs a feet rub, Codger rubs your feet. If master wishes somebody killed, Codger will kill them.
What about yourself?
I cannot die.
So now that my grandfather has passed, what happens to you?
I go with the new master. You carry the spark, Codger follows you.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear.
He kind of like hops back over to the box and he reaches in and presents you with like a freshly written contract that binds him to you.
Well, this is unexpected.
He's literally collared to it. She points at the neck.
Oh boy. So Codger, I'm fine with why didn't the master pay you?
My payment comes at the time of the master's death. That is what is in the contract. I serve for their life and am paid at the end.
I see. So what you're saying then is...
Codger has been with your family for many, many years.
Oh my.
Audrey probably knows all the secrets that Grandpa had here.
Since the first master was given the spark.
There seems to be a lot of things that my grandfather neglected to tell me. I must say though, do you not have more help that keeps the mansion looking a little cleaner than this?
The master did have other help, but he was displeased with them and ordered Codger to silence them.
How did you do that?
Middle of night, I crept into their rooms and slit their throats. He didn't tell me what to do with the bodies, so I sort of tucked them away in the basement.
That explains the smell. I was on my way to find you Cannonball because I had rotten smells coming out of a room and I wasn't going in there alone.
Alright, well.
I have
How
an
long ago
IRL
did you do that?
cat problem. I will just be... I'll have a headset on.
Okay.
I just have to leave for a second.
How long ago did you silence these servants?
2 weeks' time, the master started to get antsy, started whispering that his time was coming, that it was all about to end. And he didn't trust this help as they were getting in the way.
And you said I saw drag marks that were fairly fresh. Right?
Yeah,
The dust hadn't covered?
The dust hadn't like completely covered them, but there was still like a layer of dust that had started to like form over it.
If that was 2 weeks ago, how is it so dirty in here? There's dust over everything.
Codger was not instructed to clean.
What about the other servants? Didn't they clean?
Yes, they did.
I'm confused.
Well, some cleaned, some cooked.
Yes, but the house is way dirtier than just 2 weeks worth of dust accumulation.
I don't know about that.
Cannonball, I still say we check out that room. See what's in it.
Codger, how many other employees did you silence for grandfather?
23. If it makes you feel better, none suffered.
No, it doesn't make me feel better, Codger.
Are all of them in the basement?
Every last one.
I feel like the least we can do is bury them.
Codger, were they all imps too?
Oh, no, Codger is the only imp. These were humanoids. Mortals.
Oh dear.
You call them employees.
Oh, yes. Okay. This is all becoming a little overwhelming. Codger, do you know where my stepbrother Gulliver is?
I haven't seen Mr. Gulliver for about a month now. Him and the former master didn't leave on the best words. Though There was no order given to Codger to silence him, so he may be well.
And you don't know where he is?
I do not. I did not follow him as I was not instructed to.
Oh.
He left the city. That's all I know. He took a boat.
A lot of people take boats out of here.
Oh my goodness. Captain, what are we going to do with Codger? I think we're going to need to talk about some of the everything.
Codger is bound to the master. Codger goes where the master goes. Though
Do I have
if
any...
Codger's appearance may cause alarm, Codger can not be seen. And as he says that, you see him go just completely invisible.
No, I don't like that.
As he just rematerializes.
Problem isn't your look, it's your existence.
Do I have any choice, Codger? Can I set you free? Can I terminate this part of the contract?
Codger comes with the spark.
Oh dear.
Nobody has tried to attempt to set Codger free, but I would assume that it would be very painful for Codger. If not painful for the master. You don't have to worry. Codger would do nothing to harm the master.
Okay. These individuals here, they are all as important as the master. You do not harm any of them.
Understood. Non-combatants.
Ever.
Just very quickly nods.
Codger, can you hear what I'm saying no matter where I am? Or no?
Codger does not leave your side, master.
Oh dear.
Yeah, you ain't fucking coming with us.
I have
Period.
no choice. Wherever the master goes, Codger is pulled. Quite physically pulled. I cannot be more than 100 feet away from the master at all times.
You are not coming aboard the ship.
Then master
Are you picking?
Shouldn't go aboard the ship, as again Codger has no choice. The only time Codger is released from the binding is when Codger is given a task.
How far away can you be then?
There is no distance to that. So
I mean, he could be useful.
Once complete, Codger would return to the master.
So, for example...
Ask him to go on a deserted island for a year.
Well, I was sort of thinking, and Pearl looks at Cannonball. There's a matter of a hag that you're upset with?
Oh, a whole coven of them.
Oh, Codger is very familiar with the hags.
I'm sure.
First name basis with some of them. Nice ladies.
No, they're not, matey, but fine.
They're nice to Codger.
I'm sure.
If Master wished, would you kill a whole coven of them?
The master would only need to give the order. Though I would need names.
Cannonball will cackle a little bit, and then he's gonna look at Pearl and he says,
And the day I see one of these hags give their real name to anyone. Right.
Though reaches into his little butler pocket, pulls out just a little compass. Audrey does know the location
You mean of the cauldron?
of the hags.
Are you saying they're not staying at the cauldron right now?
And he kind of looks at it and kind of holds it close to his eye. Some are at the cauldron, others are out to sea.
And what about the one that pulled us so aggressively into Tide Light? The one that made a deal with part of me soul?
I do not know which one that is, but there is a hag ship not 2 days from here south.
And how big be that ship?
I'm sorry, sir. The compass doesn't give me that much information.
me out of character, be it a dreadnought, DM. Starts rubbing his hands. God damn it. Cannonball's quest for a fucking dreadnought's gonna get us all killed. Alright, yeah.
Okay, Codger, I have another question. Grandfather had told me that my mentor Vanfir was, or I learned that Vanfir.
Druid.
That would be the one.
Yes.
Where is he?
He kind of holds the compass close and he whispers something into it, and you can see that the hat, all the notifications of the hags remove, and there's just a single point. Due north, edge of the storm.
Well, that's great, matey. At least you know he's alive.
I guess. Thank you, Codger. How would you like to? Is it safe to eat things that imps make?
Oh, I cook humanoid meals.
We have a chef.
I don't.
What? There's nothing in the kitchen.
I steal.
Codger, how would you like to just kind of maybe stand guard at the front door? That's within 100 feet. The rest of us are going to go inside, and I think we're going to have a talk. Because if you and I are inseparable, I'm not sure where we go from here.
And he nods, and you can see that he runs over to the front of the house and he climbs the door frame as he perches over it, as his body sort of takes on a stone gargoyle-esque appearance.
That will do nicely for now. Captain, may I suggest we go somewhere where we can sit down and discuss what to do now?
I'm surprised you all want to even talk to me.
Are you surprised by that?
She pulls out the letters. You're not even part of my crew, apparently.
And that's just so we can rewrite the way it's written so that this whole fiasco can't accidentally happen again. Nothing to do with you.
It wasn't even a real contract. But I love how quickly you gave me up. I appreciate it.
It wasn't you that were given up. It was your ability to sign contracts on our behalf.
Yeah, I didn't, first of all. And I've explained this I don't know how many times at this point.
Y'all screwed up, mateys.
It's not about what happened and whether or not you intended to do it or not. It's the rewriting the way our contracts work with the ships so that if something were to happen going forward, if another trickery were to happen, something out of your own control, it couldn't bind the whole crew again.
Well, I'm glad you now realize that it was not in my control.
Never thought it was, but we figured we'd prevent it from happening going forward. It's nothing to do with what happened.
Well, I don't know if you gather, I despise fiends. All of them. The whole lot.
Oh, that is very obvious. But we can run into another tricky one like this one that we found.
This thing is not boarding the ship. I'm sorry, Pearl, but I have issues with their kind.
It could be useful.
I don't care.
If he's as obedient as he seems.
Well, if he's obedient, then you can tell him to stay here. If he's allowed to do tasks. I do not want that thing on the ship. But I suppose we can discuss this in the dining hall. Pearl, I assume you know your way around this place?
Not
Before we-
terribly well. At this point, any room that looks reasonably clean.
None of them do. I've
Or-
wandered through most of
well-
the mansion.
How about a place with just enough chairs then?
We should probably also avoid the room that just smells like death.
Oh, come on, hold the
My
meeting
guess
in the
is at
death
least-
basement.
My guess is that's the basement.
Yeah, it's the basement.
Well, we can inspect that area first if we want to.
I mean, I'm pretty sure we know what we're gonna find. 23 dead bodies.
Well, if anything, I can light them on fire and at least help with the smell.
Wouldn't that burn down the whole mansion?
Not if it's a controlled fire.
Okay.
Mine is magical.
Fair enough. Not too familiar. There's only a few things I can do that are magical, and they're weird. It's okay.
Shara, you're awfully quiet. What do you have to say about all this? Shara's a shark. Just eat the bodies.
I mean,
They're
yeah.
Not the rotting ones, though.
Well, it depends on how old they are.
2 weeks.
At least
And-
2 weeks.
And
At least 2
sharks
weeks.
eat garbage, so I'm just saying.
Burn or bury.
They eat
Burn or
old
bury
whales.
them all.
Yeah, we can burn them, bury them. Technically, this is Pearl's property, so Pearl, it's ultimately up to you. I may be captain,
Well-
but this is not my home.
Well, actually, that's the thing. It's not my home either. It's theoretically my stepbrother's, as far as I understood. The fact that grandfather and my stepbrother, according to the imp, didn't part ways when they last spoke. Well, I don't know what. I don't know exactly what's going on. There's also a matter of a contract that I seem to have acquired that I wasn't expecting either. But if you want to burn them, let's just fine. Somewhere there will be a record of their names, and we can inform their families and indicate they were cremated or something. I'm not even sure that I have access to any of the family funds as such to offer any kind of recompense to the families at this point. I've got an imp here who's saying that anything that my grandfather had on him belongs to him when he died, so he wasn't paid.
What happens to
presumably
that
the
stuff if you...
employees were paid, but I thought my stepbrother was handling all of that. So
What
now I'm just
happens to
not
all that
sure.
stuff if you re-employ the imp?
I don't think I have a choice about the imp. At this point, it looks like he's mine.
Worst puppy ever.
Why don't we deal with
Seconded.
one issue at a time? There's not much we can do about the imp, and we're not going back to the ship just yet, so let's cross that bridge when we get there.
Could be worse. It could be a pixie.
How long can we stay here? One, do you need to give anyone news of your grandfather's passing?
Well, my stepbrother, theoretically, but the imp is why can't I remember the imp's name?
Codger.
Codger. I'm thinking Groucho. Okay.
You can just rename him. It's fine.
no.
You're the master. You can do that.
Look, he's an old dodger called Codger.
Okay.
Roger,
yes,
Roger, Codger.
Okay, we got this. Codger's saying that my stepbrother took a ship somewhere. It would be nice to know where my stepbrother is. It would be nice to get him back here, and I'm not even,
Can you send Codger with a message to him and have him go find him?
Good point.
He seems to have a compass that points him to whoever he talks to it. What name he gives.
One moment. So Pearl is going to go out to the front entrance and speak to Codger and ask if he can locate the stepbrother, and not forcibly, but bring the stepbrother home, or bring the stepbrother back to Tidelight.
You could see the little gargoyle reaches into his coat and whispers Gulliver's name, and he looks at the compass. Mr. Gulliver is east. Stormbreaker Landing. Oh, that's west. I know directions.
Oh god, I need to pull up the map. You said Stormbreaker?
Stormbreaker Landing, aka Pirate Vegas.
And we're in... Oh
Tide
god,
Light.
no, we came from Echo Bay. We're in Tide Light.
You're in
That's
Light.
what it was.
That sounds like a good time.
Stormbreaker, if I remember correctly, Stormbreaker Landing's the one that's kind of... It's like Vegas. It's like just the only thing in the middle
Pirate
of the
Vegas.
desert. Okay.
Yep, it's Pirate Vegas.
Again, this sounds like a great time, Captain.
We had discussions about going there.
As far as bringing him home, Roger could stow away on a boat headed to Stormbreaker Landing, but I don't think he would come with me willingly. Never seen me before.
I see. Well,
but he is alive.
That's encouraging. Well, perhaps the captain and crew could go to Stormbreaker Island. And unless I can send Codger somewhere, I can't. Is guarding the house a task? Can I leave you to guard the house and go on the ship?
I can guard the estate if you so wish.
How would you... Well, I really don't care how you feel, I guess, but I do because I'm that way.
If it would make the master happy, Codger will oversee the house.
Codger, at this time, I would like you to become the caretaker and overseer of the estate. I would like you to return the state to some semblance of order, and I do not wish for anyone to be harmed.
Is he
Is
not?
that possible?
He nods to you.
You can scare intruders off, but you are not to harm anyone. And you maintain the estate, and I know it would. I'm not sure how much you can do in a day, and I don't know how much magic you have at your disposal, but this place is a mess. We will see to the proper cremation and internment of the remains of the people that grandfather had asked to be silenced, and then we will move on from there.
See, he nods again.
How much can you do?
I will do whatever you command.
Can you make this estate look like it looked and not like an abandoned haunted house?
I most definitely can.
Pick up a duster, God.
Then that's what your task is going to be.
Then he kind of just like salutes and like instantly just goes into the house and begins to like, he goes into like one of the closets and he begins to pull out like brooms and like dustpans and dusters and everything, getting everything ready as he just begins to like go into one room and just begins servicing it.
Well, that may slightly solve part of the problem for now. And I know, Captain, that you don't want an imp on board, but there may be some opportunities here for this imp to be of, shall we say, value to us in the future.
This could be the most trustworthy, pious, most powerful imp ever. And I'll still say no.
Okay, not on the ship. He's not on the ship.
I don't want it near me, period, but I did say not on the ship, so if you were to summon it anywhere near you, I suppose it would be okay. Until we get to release its collar. I think I know how to release it, but we're going to find alternatives.
Well, the fact that it said that it might damage the master when it was released worries me slightly. So let's research this before we proceed, if you...
Well, there's also a very intricate box that I found in that bag that may be of interest to you, but I did find the rings that it looted off its body.
Well, at this point, we know where they are. They obviously didn't save grandfather. So, and I don't think that Codger's going to be able to do much useful. Well, I mean, you can only do so much with them with, I think, what I've set him to do. So why don't we just leave everything with him for now?
Up to you.
I mean, I know that they teleport, but as I say, they didn't save grandfather. And I don't, I'm not sure. I don't know how far I can push breaking a contract.
Contract is bound to you regardless. We find a way to sever you from this spark of genius, because that is what is binding you to that goddamn fiend. That's what binding this imp to you.
There's a little bit more than And Pearl takes the contract out of her pouch and unrolls it and shares it with the group, explaining that her soul is now forfeit to Mel when she dies.
Oh, fun. More contracts with Mel. You sure this one's real?
I don't know.
Well, for now, let's take a look at the lovely little stockpile of bodies in the basement at the moment.
It's not gonna
See
smell
what's
good. I
fine
suggest you
looking
get
there.
something that covers your face.
Yeah, and my sense of smell is a little extra sensitive, so I'm just gonna go in.
Wait, I have unending breath. I can just hold my breath the whole time.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you're fine. You're just like, I can still talk and fine. I think you can actually still talk? If I remember correctly, with air.
That's in my lungs. I'd have to take a breath, though, in order to get more air.
Yeah.
Yes, breathe in the dead people.
I don't want to.
Smells like chicken.
You need
If I can hold my breath
chicken.
indefinitely, so I'm holding my breath indefinitely around these dead bodies.
Okay. So you're going down into the basement?
Yeah.
All right. So.
Oh, come on, dude.
Pearl's just not going down into the basement.
Understandable.
Yeah.
Show of hands. Who's going down into the basement?
You're telling me a creepy place where I might find horrible, horrible things? I'm in. You had me at stairs, you son of a bitch.
Pearl will stay at the nearby so that if they need her, she can go down.
Okay. So as
I'm kind of sort of keeping a bit of an eye on Codger, just to see what he's really doing, what's really going on there.
So, what's the marching order like?
I feel like I'd be towards the front, and since I'm showing him where I found the basement.
Yeah, not to shove Echo in front, but Echo was gonna originally guide us.
It's okay.
So
Echo's a monk. She can take me to the front.
Yeah, I'll be right behind Echo. That's fine. Which, by the way, I found out my machine has an option to turn off the voice thing. So now, every time I say Echo, it won't turn off.
Aww. I was enjoying hearing you yell at it.
I don't know if you guys could even hear it too, where it's like,
yeah, I heard it.
I'll find the blah 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 blah, and I'm like, shut up. Well, because my daughter keeps saying Echo, Echo, and turns it on and does all these things. And I'm like, okay, we need her to not play with the electronic, please.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you begin to descend the stairs, Echo. You said holding your breath, correct?
Yeah. I don't want to smell nothing.
Okay.
Scares me that you double check that, but yeah.
Just asking. So as you begin to go down these stairs, even the wood beneath your feet seems to like be giving way a little bit with every step. Almost as if the stairs themselves down, going deeper down into this basement, are beginning to show signs of rot. And the deeper you begin to go down these steps, for those of you who are breathing, the smell becomes more and more pungent. As you get down to the landing on the bottom step, inside... Okay, go ahead.
That's it. On our way down, like, as I'm feeling these steps kind of creak and go like that, can I turn around and tap Jenka? And just, like, tap my head? I'm hoping she gets the message.
Yes. I have intelligence. Maybe. Nope, that's not the sheet. Because I know mine is not that it matters too much right now, but it is slightly special. Let's see here. I think I need to roll. Is it a D4? Where is it? D6. Damn, that's high. Oh no, we're level 5. That's a D8 now. Jesus Christ. Okay. I am telepathically linked to you for 5 hours.
Okay.
And
when I feel the link snap into place, I'll be like, watch your step. This is very, feels very rotten. It's very weird.
Oof. With that, I'm actually psychically linked to the others that are with us as well.
Okay.
Cannonball and, Raven, you said you were coming too, right?
Correct.
Yeah, okay. So we're all part of the hive mind right now. Well, you're part of my hive mind. You can't communicate with each other, but you can communicate. I'm the middleman. Quite literally.
How far does that extend? Would Pearl be able to hear it or no?
Actually, that's a good question.
Like if I'm at the top of the stairs, essentially.
When you reach... I think I have to see you first, and then you can wander off. I think you can be within 1,000 miles, or not 1,000 miles, 1,000 feet, or 1,000 feet, or 2 miles. I remember it's very large. It's a very large range, but I have to see you first, set up that psychic link, and then wander. So unfortunately, I would not be able to speak to you. Yeah, 2 miles. So yeah, I'd have to see you first before you can wander off, or I wander off. So very large range, but unfortunately right now it's just the 3 of us that would, or 4 of us that would have that link.
Yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna give you the warning about the rotting wood under our feet, and then continue down.
Okay. I will go ahead and kind of play Simon Says to the other 2, saying
telephone.
Telephone, thank you. To them in their minds, and say, tread lightly. The wood is unstable.
Rotten to the core, more like.
Look, I'm not wasting my breath talking to y'all. I need to hold it.
So
well, it's a good thing we can do that.
You come down into this basement. Much like the rest of this abode that seems to be just at one point in time the lap of luxury, this basement has multiple rooms. But in the main room, you can just see where the landing is from the stairs. You can just see a lot of blood and gore plastered along the walls and in various locations of the floor. Though you do not see 23 bodies. You see 4. These 4 bodies having been mangled, as you see various bite marks and rips and tears on the flesh, almost as if something were eating it.
It looks like someone was hungry.
I'm saying this through the mental link, of course.
Which means only Jinka can hear you.
Yeah.
More. Do I see? Is there tracks or something else going on?
Go ahead and give me an investigation roll.
Ooh, that one's good. That's an 18.
An 18?
Mm-hmm.
It does seem like there was something here at some point in time. As you could see within the like some of the random pools of gore on like spread across the floor itself, there are what look to be footprints.
And where be they headed? I said be there they headed, not be headed, just to be clear.
All over, to be honest.
Oh, so this thing's been roaming around the room, huh?
So you can see that it looks as if something dug through the wall.
You've got to point the tracks out to Jinka and be like, mentally, you recognize what these might belong to?
I could take a gander, as I'll get low to the ground to observe the markings and tracks and everything.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a survival roll.
Let's see here. I don't know why I grabbed D6s for this. There you go. 16.
16?
Mm-hmm.
Humanoid, at least. Judging from the various foot markings, they were wearing boots.
I was afraid of that answer.
How old do these look?
Couple weeks.
Okay. Well, that little imp did say that he killed them and that he can change his form. It's possible this could still be him or something else.
I said he can turn invisible.
That too, but that doesn't explain this. But they're definitely old. Do they look like small feet? Like, say, like gnomish-sized feet?
No.
Children-sized feet?
Adult feet. Human
Adult
size.
child feet? Okay. A size 4?
Unless, gnomes have purposely large feet.
That's right, they're based on hobbits, so that's true. They could be a size 6.
I want to continue looking around the room to see if I can find anything about what's going on down here, because I'm suspicious.
Give me one moment.
No problem.
I knew that wasn't. So you're looking for something suspicious.
I'm suspicious of the room, so I'm looking for anything that might explain what the heck's going on.
Okay. Give me an investigation roll.
Don't fail me now. 17.
17. This whole scene is suspicious. Though it seems that like the goings on in this room are only tied to this room itself. It doesn't seem like there are any handprints or anything on the adjacent door or anything like that. It seems that it's just this room in that hole that has been dug through the wall itself, and it looks like it tunnels outward.
So something dug its way out.
Do the rest of us see this as well?
Yes.
Can I stealthily start entering the hole? I want to see what might be on the other side of it, but I don't want to be like noisy as I do it.
You can. For a bit of the ways though, it's going to be a crawl, as it is a very, very tight corridor.
Can I peer inside real quick?
Sure.
Since I have dark vision, just to see if I can see something.
I have dark vision as well. But...
Oh, I didn't. Oh, you have dark vision?
Yeah.
I know not all the Genasies
it's
have dark
D&D,
vision. That's
everybody
why.
has dark vision.
Okay. Not all Genasies have dark vision, though. That's why I was like... No, I think Earth Genasies do not have dark vision, which is stupid.
That dark vision thing.
Yeah.
Oh my.
I don't know if I have it. Let me check.
So unless someone stops me,
as you look through this tunnel, those of you who are taking a peek inside that do have dark vision, you can see every now and then there's like a displaced hand, or like an article of torn clothing, or just like a small pool of blood sort of just strewn about the length of that tunnel.
Well, Echo's a real curious person, and she tends to follow that curiosity. So away we go! Yeah.
Well, at least if you get lost somewhere, you can at least still tell me, even if I can't see you.
That's
kind
kind of.
hole.
Now I'm thinking of Winnie the Pooh.
Oh, I'll shove your ass out. I'm gonna wait, because I have that psychic link. I'm gonna wait to jump in a mysterious hole, until I hear something from Echo.
And I'm more doing as stealthily as I can.
You begin to like military crawl through this tunnel, and it's a bit, every now and then it's a bit of a tight fit, but you crawl for about 20 feet until you get into like an opening of like what looks to be like an exposed cavern. As about 10 feet from the exit of this tunnel is just this pool of water, though it looks a bit stagnant.
Is that the only other feature that I see in this room cavern thing?
No. From what you can see where you're at now, about 10 feet away from you, like along the bank of this pool of water, the cavern seems to bend off into like a right way tunnel.
More very cautiously still, or continue down, and I'm just going to throw a mental note back to Jenka, being like, came to a cavern, it bends off to the right. I'm gonna keep going for a little bit.
Okay, give me one moment
here.
I will continue to do so stealthily.
If you see anything, let me know. I don't want you too far off before you're out of reach for us to catch up on danger. Tread carefully.
Will do.
Which one of these?
Okay, you don't need anything. It's fine. There's nothing in here.
You say that. I'm gonna take you all to a map.
Oh God, map.
Yes. Time to have fun.
This looks familiar.
I'm in danger.
I've used it before. I've used it before, but you know what? It works.
It does.
It really does.
Map. I don't hate on it. I'm just like,
No.
Hey, I know this map.
If she's that far, we're definitely crawling in after her at this point.
Okay.
I don't want her that far gone.
I mean, do you know how far gone I am?
I have 60 feet of dark vision. Does that tell me how far gone you are?
Tells you I went around this bend.
Well, that's enough if I break line of contact.
I know,
that's enough
I
for me
know,
to
I
worry.
know.
So yes, we're going in.
I'm messing with you, that's all.
With your permission, Captain.
So Pearl would be at the top of the stairs there somewhere then?
Yeah, Pearl is off the map.
Pearl is off the map.
Pearl is off the map because Pearl is on a different
you're upstairs.
floor. You're upstairs.
This is the basement.
Oh, okay, so this is all basement then.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
we split the party. That's what we did.
That's what you did.
It's
Martin
fine.
Bowden's
Everything's
idea.
fine.
It's not the first time we've done it on this campaign.
We survived the last time. We'll survive this time.
All right.
No eyeball to plot armor out of it, us out of it this time, though, guys. Careful.
So yeah, I'm just going to creep around this corner a little bit and take a look. Doing so as carefully as I can.
Okay.
Jacob will go last just to have everyone's backs.
When you're there, once you get there, Echo, you can see that the tunnel sort of twists and turns into a wider entrance, probably about 10 feet away from where you're at the moment.
About 10 feet? I'll go another 10 feet, so...
Okay.
Well, we're going to keep towards the walls and just continue to sneak along.
All right, so when you get to there, can you give me a stealth roll?
Yes. Yes, I can. Which one of you don't want to screw me over? All of you. Stealth is good though. Oh. That would be a 21.
A 21. Perfect. So you're able to look into here, and there's a very eerie light surrounding this larger cavern. As an altar is near the back with this strange purple-like orb in a book. But something else catches your eye. Is you see that you are not alone down here.
So I'm going to relay that up. When you say I'm not alone, am I seeing a person? Am I seeing a creature?
You look down, or you look into here, and you see three horribly disfigured humanoid-like bodies, obviously as alive as they can be, as every now and then their bodies sort of like twitch and move, but they seem to be in a restful state at the moment. The one that catches your eye the most is the one closest to the altar. This large, flabby-like undead being with a gaping maw full of like razor-sharp teeth.
So I'm more call back to Janka, be like, but we have undead in here. If anyone's coming after you, make sure they're quiet so we don't draw their attention. But there's some sort of altar with the book on it and an orb. I feel like we need to know what's going on.
Oh, Jeebus. Give me a second. Where is my hunter's bait?
Please relay to the others.
Okay, so before we get any further, let's go ahead and take a quick break here so we can get up, stretch our legs, freshen our drinks, and all that fun stuff.
Yeah.
Perfect. I got baby put back to sleep.
Yep. And then we will be back to see what the group does.
Woo!
Oh, right.
Oh,
we are
shit.
back.
Hello.
Oh, shit.
Hi.
Did I hear oh, shit?
Oh, shit.
Here we go again.
Hello.
The shit of O.
The shit of O.
All right. So,
Like his grandfather before him.
And his grandfather before him.
Echo, at the moment, it does not look like these creatures have detected you.
I'm currently waiting for a response from Janka and or another one of the party members to show up.
Well, as we're shimmying, thank you, God, through this tunnel, because we are following at this point. The moment she says, undead, I'm gonna use my Hunter's Bane to sense, I think I can sense a number of undead? Oh no, that's just to track them. But I want to see if I get like a strong ping, a small ping. Like what kind of size I'm looking at for the
It's about
undead.
a medium ping, a small group.
Okay.
Does anyone take a moment to go get Pearl, or are you just leaving Pearl at the top of the stairs?
You know, I was gonna say I'm in the back of the line.
Yeah, if you can do that, that'd be great. Also, Rojan, is my barbarian danger sense like going off like a siren at the moment?
Danger sense like gives you the ability to. I don't know
when things nearby aren't as they should be, giving you an edge to dodge away from danger. Basically, am I in a constant state of no, do not want?
The moment you set foot down in this basement, you knew things were off, and your hair has been standing on end ever since.
Fair.
You know, just to get there faster, I'm gonna use my blade to just misty step back.
Okay.
To the throw the knife, misty step, back up the stairs so I could be like, Pearl, we may need your assistance. There's something a little bit more dangerous happening down here. There's some undead and perhaps a ritual? Not sure, but we should probably go check it out.
Okay. The imp seems to be house cleaning. I think it's okay.
Codger is still in the room cleaning it, and you can hear like the audible like bangs and everything as he's beating out like old sheets and everything, making sure all the dust is off of it.
He's gonna be at that a while.
We're gonna have questions later, but for now we should hurry back before anything happens. Follow me.
Absolutely.
Hold your breath. Thankfully, once we get past the bodies and into the hole, yes, there's a hole, you should be fine. Smell of earth.
Okay,
Echo doesn't know. She's still not breathing.
That's fair. In your mind, you will hear, and she'll say this to all three of you, saying, I have Pearl. I've alerted this situation. Do not move closer until we've arrived. We're right behind you.
Yep.
I'm gonna scurry back.
I'm gonna do as instructed because I don't have a death wish.
Oh, this character doesn't have a death wish.
Or a god complex.
So, as you are not in combat right now, you have free movement. Though, Echo, if you are going to stay in that spot, I am going to need another stealth roll.
Yeah.
Has the bunny moved further into the tunnel, or is his little bunny tail blocking me?
What'd you get?
I don't want to say.
What'd you get?
Got 1.
For a total of what?
8.
You're good.
Oh, thank God they're dumb.
I rolled a 1 for a total of -4. So.
Oh, okay.
Thank God they're dumb as bricks.
Oh, thank God.
No, I'm sorry. For a
Thank
total
God we
of
also rolled a
-2.
1.
A total of -2.
That's still hilarious.
Okay, they're dumb.
Yeah.
They're
I
dumb
have
as
a
half bricks.
When the DM this entire time
was
was like, bet your mine's worse.
I
got a
rolled
1
that.
though, bet
I
your
rolled
mine's
that.
worse.
I rolled that 1. I'm like, yeah, that kind of makes sense for what they are. not
That's great.
not the brightest knives in the crayon box.
Why do you have knives in your crayon box, Ronan?
Yes.
Next question.
I will not answer this because we're on stream and I might incriminate myself. Get it.
I will be following now.
Pearl,
once
you're
Pearl has
also on the
followed
map
me.
too.
Making our way through
Yeah.
following the cottontail.
Okay.
Since I assume this is a one-person type of
Yeah, you
tunnel.
cannot fit
Yeah.
side by side. I mean,
Yeah.
Pearl and Mirror may be able to, but you definitely cannot.
They're just like, hey, buddy, let's go.
It's cramped if you are a individual over 5 feet tall.
So I know me, the player, knows I'm making these stealth rolls and there's a possibility to be seen. Does Echo feel like there's a possibility she could be seen?
Yes. You're pretty much right now clinging to like the wall, just hoping to stay out of sight so you can still keep an eye on these things. But with your experience in like the multiple battles and stuff that you've had, you know that if you were to just like stand up outright, there's a good chance you may be seen.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and shuffle back so I can stop anyone else from going too far in to that. I'm gonna basically get to the point where I know I'm out of sight of them, and then stop there and wait for them and try and keep everyone from progressing too far in.
Alright.
Without a plan.
Cannonball, you're sort of blocking the entrance here.
Cannonball, move your butt!
Move your ass!
Talk to me like that, matey. Maybe I won't.
Actually, she can't see you. She's got a
You went the
cottontail in
wrong
front of her,
way.
so-
Don't piss off the barbarian. He'll poke you with something hard.
No, he won't.
And there's only one thing he can poke right now.
You and I are tight like that. He ain't going to poke Jack.
We bond over a mutual hatred of hags.
Aye.
That's all they ever needed.
Yes, that's what I meant by that. Was the axe.
So, I'm just gonna do this just to move things along.
Yeah.
All right. Just
Yeah, thank you. When the DM's like, come on, guys.
Oh God, me and Pearl are on top of each other.
I'm just little.
Oh, why'd you have to line that one up for me, Zoro?
There.
Because I was hoping you and I were on the same wavelength, and we were.
Yeah,
were.
we're visiting our timeshare together. I think we're both there.
We don't talk
Willingly.
about my soul like that. Please.
I was gonna say, Cannonball Soul, the dilapidated timeshare that it is.
With the one brain
God.
cell it is extending.
worst timeshare ever.
Hey,
Yeah.
I keep it clean and empty in there, okay?
Yeah, there's not much to see or
Easy
much to
keeps it
do.
clean.
Well, see, you're right.
So
That's
once
another
you,
question. Moving on.
Once you're all into this tunnel, the water itself is only about ankle deep.
Knee height.
So I was gonna say
I
knee
was
deep
gonna
for
say
you.
knees for me.
Yeah, knee deep for Mirror and for Pearl, but for everyone else, it's about ankle deep.
With In your mind, Echo, you hear, how many can you see?
Let's see about that.
You can see 3.
I can see all 3? Okay.
Yeah.
3. One of them larger with sharper teeth.
Oh, sharp teeth.
Something tells me that's the one to be aware of.
It looks like it's got a bit of a gluttonous appetite, indeed. I did not know zombies could get fat.
It's probably
ever heard of bloaters
zombie.
and floaters?
Boomers.
They expand.
I mean, I thought boomers were a generational problem.
As a man of the sea, I'm sure you've seen a floater. They do expand and look quite blubberous.
Correct.
Well, do they have their backs to us, Echo?
No.
They don't see you, do they?
Not currently.
It almost looks.
Move.
It almost looks like they're sort of sleeping with their eyes open. They're not moving.
Oh.
Well,
That means they're twitching. They're not
inert.
They're not real moving.
Are they doing the clicker thing where they're just like every so often like?
Yeah, pretty much. Like just like the involuntary muscle spasms.
Oh, that's creepy.
If I may say something, Captain.
Yes.
Let me know before we go, yes? I might have a little extra punch to deliver.
Well, I am behind you, and I cannot move past you, so...
I'm
I
just
mean,
saying,
you guys could
a
shuffle
little bit
around this room in the water.
Let me put it this way, Captain. A little bit of prep work has never killed anyone. Quite the contrary. Well, at least no one we cared about.
Well, if Echo is quiet to let you move past, I
No,
don't see why not.
I don't mean with regards to that. I mean with regards to us and our weapons specifically.
I say now would be a good time. I don't want to sit here and wait to see what they do.
Fine, I guess a little blessing it is then. Let me just check something real quick for its duration. It's only going to last 1 minute, so I will be doing it at the beginning of combat. That's why I said, when we're ready to go in, let me know, Captain.
Okay.
When you guys are ready, Yakko's ready to move in.
I say we try to take them out. You said there's a book on an altar?
Mm-hmm. Well, I got dibs on big guy then.
I got dibs on the book.
Perhaps we grab the book just in case, but be careful if there's any markings on the table. And let's go for that one first as an element of surprise. The more damage we could do to that one, perhaps the better chance. If there's small fry in the room. Not saying they're any less dangerous, but the bigger they are.
I was double checking whether or not my punches were magical yet. That's 6th level.
Oh, so close.
Yeah.
Alright.
But I do have Stunning Strike, so if you
Let's-
saying go in, let's see, where am I? How buttons changed? Where am I going to find?
So you attack and Cannonball grab the book. Don't read it, please. Just grab the book.
Once more, don't tempt me, matey. But before we do any of that, like I said, if you're going to attack, let me know.
Oh, I'm going in.
Because I can get there.
I have 45 feet of movement, and this thing's only 40 feet away. So I'm running straight at it and punching it.
Give me a sec.
I know.
I
Surprise
also
round?
need to do my thing, as I mentioned.
I'm hoping.
And I'm just going to use my blade to get there 30 feet.
So,
and then move the rest.
Echo.
Yep.
You make it about this far in.
Well, like I said, before she runs in, I still want to do my thing.
Okay, go ahead and do your thing then. Go ahead and do your thing.
Do the thing!
Yes.
Can you do the thing when I don't have a weapon?
Yeah. Are you fists technically considered weapons?
The whole body's considered a weapon.
No, but I mean, like,
Yeah.
like it's actually considered weapon damage, then it'll work.
It's unarmed strike, so I don't know.
Yes, your hands are technically considered weapons.
Yes, if you're proficient in it, usually.
Okay, no. Are you putting the boom boom?
Yes, on everyone.
No, you cannot put the boom boom on her hands. That would hurt
Okay,
her.
so I'm putting the boom boom on everyone but her then.
I gotta get like knuckle dusters or something.
You shouldn't poop on me.
Knuckle dusters or anything like that, then yeah, but putting it on somebody's hands and having them explode, probably not a good idea.
I mean, look, it's her risk. It's her hands.
True.
I wasn't waiting for you to do whatever you're doing anyway.
Anyway, we're gonna make the quick prayer as we're moving forward here. You know, the good old
the explosive damage on the weapons.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's gonna go something a little like,
"Oh, all Hydra I pray, that come as they may, their blood be displayed and their wives dismayed, that their souls explosively depart, their mortal coils by our might. Go get him, mateys."
I like it. Take a point of inspiration.
Hey, thank you.
As you do that, as everybody sees the weapons that they're carrying, just give like an audible hiss, as if like a the wick of a cannon had just been lit onto the weapon. But Echo, as soon as you run in there, there is a shriek of disembodied voices that fill the cavern walls, which cause these creatures to like jump up in like in an alert sense. And at this point, I'm going to need initiative rolls.
That's
Womp
fair.
womp.
I kind of figured that would happen.
Still, priority book. Let's get. I don't know what they're doing. Or let them do anything with it.
Yeah,
Oh, I broke
initiative.
my streak. This is bad.
No, for a barbarian, Mir has real high dex.
Yeah.
Just saying, it's impressive.
Well, keep in mind, I have to have a huge amount of dex and con to actually function.
True.
My stats are still absolutely obliterated by Zatrot leaving my body earlier in the campaign. So
Trot left your body and took half of it with him.
I mean, look, okay. I carried an Eldritch God in my chest for a while. I'll take being alive.
Eldritch divorce.
Yeah.
I'll take still being.
Divorce.
I lost half my
great.
stats in the divorce, and I'm still alive. I'll take it.
Eldritch divorce. That's funny.
Yeah.
And accurate.
You didn't have a very good lawyer, did you?
I rolled garbage.
Actually, I'm still alive. I think I had a really good.
All right, I'm just
really
waiting
good
for
lawyer.
Cannonball to put their
It's a
initiative in there.
13 on the dice plus 0 because I have 0 dex. So I believe, well, plus 0 on the dex. So I believe
So
it's a
put
13.
it in the
The 13.10
I'm getting
I
there. I'm
did.
slow on roll 20. I'm getting there.
Maybe you're just slow.
You know what? I'd like to say I just like to take my time and savor the better things of life.
Well, we're all waiting on you to
Initiative?
favor other things.
Yes, it
Initiative?
is the beginning of combat. It is something that I must savor. By the way, yes, you have extra explodey dice whenever you roll max dice on a damage dice. You roll it again.
Yep.
And add, which means if you
What's
crit, you
the
basically
die?
get double the dice.
Whatever die that you roll for damage, if it hits the max number, it explodes and does more damage.
So you know
Oh,
how
so it's
remember
still
how the
our
dice
die.
explode in Would Be Heroes? Same thing. So you
Yes.
roll max on your damage dice, you roll it again and add it.
Oh, okay.
All right, give me a
It's
second. I'm
basically like a
trying
free
to
crit.
cue the music up here, but
And it lasts a minute.
Sirenscape
Yes.
is
Okay.
being a bit of a pain.
Does that apply to spells?
No.
No.
Weapons only.
Weapons.
only.
Physical weapons.
Well,
And
I do
equipped
have my
weapons.
And not my
dagger
fist.
out.
Come on,
Get brass
Sirenscape.
knuckles.
I gotta get brass knuckles.
This is mostly for Mir and Shara originally, but yes, everybody who has any form of physical weapon will be able to.
Oh,
I
yeah,
mean-
you know what, Azrin? That's a good point. Let's go ahead and bring up the looks of these things.
Yeah, they
So-
look. That's
Mhm.
creepy.
Cool
Oh.
and Death Incarnate, if anybody
That's-
knows what that is.
I don't.
I don't.
I
don't
am
like-
terrified
Find
by
out.
this thing. I know it. If it is what I think it is, but yeah, we're not going to spoil it. Please do not kill me with this thing.
Don't get close to it. You'll be fine.
Yep. I do not want to be. I do not want to be swallowed. I do not want the gulp gulp.
All right. Get some music in here if it's going to be this way. Okay. Echo.
I'm gonna finish my run in. So I can make it all the way there in standard movement. And we're going to go ahead and punch it and attempt to do a stunning strike. Well, that's a good hit. Hang on a second, it's been a minute. 25 to hit.
25 will hit.
Add a D8. That's going to be plus 4, 11 bludgeoning damage for the hit, and the stunning strike is a con save.
Are your fists considered magic weapons yet?
Not yet.
So you
I'll
said
double checking that. Not until next level.
You said 11 bludgeoning?
Yes.
Okay. And the save is what? Constitution?
Yep, con save.
Okay.
Against 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I think I have a 14.
It's going to be a 21 save.
Okay. I think the DC is 14. So it's 8 plus proficiency bonus plus wisdom, I do believe.
And as you get close to this thing and you punch it, you notice that the jaw that's hanging like wide open is just a circular maw of just rows and rows and rows of teeth.
Yep.
Gross.
Like I said, this thing is the gulp 9000. You die.
Yeah, we're gonna hit it again because we had 2 attacks now. That's going to be a 26 to hit.
26 will hit.
But that's only 6 bludgeoning. And what the heck? Yeah, we'll try stunning strike it again.
Okay. That is going to be a 16.
Close. I don't want to burn through all my key points in my first turn, so something tells me it might be worth it to get this guy out of the picture. We will flurry of blows, though. Take 2 more hits at the guy. That's gonna be another 26.
Okay.
With 10 bludgeoning. The last one's gonna be a natural 20.
Very nice.
It's going to have, let's see, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, plus my roll. That's 19, plus another 4, so 19, 23 bludgeoning. From that, and using as part of my flurry of blows because of my drunken technique, I get the benefit of disengage, and I get 10 more feet of movement.
Ooh, that's cool.
The old hit and
Which
run.
could put me back over here.
Okay.
Because I still had movement left over from my original movement, because I have 45 feet of movement in total, and it just jumped up to 55.
45 feet already at level 5? Damn. Nice.
I think the Gnasi's gonna boost as well.
That's true. They get like 10-foot boost or something, I
So
think.
this thing, after you just run up and just speed bag, just like this, its gut, it just lets out this roar of frustration and just charges towards you.
Perfect. That's actually what I was. So I actually did this because her goal is to get it out of the way of Cannonball moving through. So.
And as it gets close to you, it just lunges forward towards you with a just giant maw going in for a bite.
We're smashing grabbing, alright.
Where's that emote that is oh so perfect for this? There we go.
Okay.
Completely fine. I don't know what you're talking about.
26.
26 hits.
Yep.
So I'm pretty sure if I told you it didn't, you'd know I was lying.
Oh.
You're going to take 17 points of piercing damage. as this thing just lashes out and bites into you and just rips the flesh from your shoulder.
I mean, ow.
I need a Constitution saving throw.
Don't fail me now. My con is okay. That's a 17.
17. Okay, you're not gonna have a bleed effect placed on you.
Sweet. Come on, kid, go back to sleep.
I thought you were telling that to the zombie at first.
I mean, yes, he can do that too.
As it like chomps down on you, like swallows your flesh, you can see a bit of like the wounds that you imbued onto its body sort of slowly start to heal up.
Buddy.
So do I have fire damage or acid damage today?
Muir.
Okay. Moving through friendlies is double movement, right?
Correct.
Cool. So that's 10, 20, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That gets me there. I could move more, but you know, I don't know, not death.
Death, no thank you.
We are going to start with a rage. And we're going to be reckless attacking.
Good old reckless.
Yep. Alright, long time, no character. Who dis? Okay. That will be the worst roll of my night. That is a 15 to hit.
A 15 will hit.
Okay. And then this plus 2. 5. 13 damage.
$13?
Yep.
Is this a magical weapon?
This is the trap axe. You asked good questions. You gave me... It doesn't have a modifier, so no, I don't think it is.
Okay.
Attack number 2, though. Oh. So close. So close! That is 24 to hit.
24 will hit.
And that is 6, 4, 10 damage.
10 damage?
Yep.
Okay.
And that is going to be it. Yes. Yeah, I have the wrong mutation active today, so...
Okay.
Nope, that's it.
Cannonball.
So, are we fighting this thing, guys, or are we smash and grabbing the book?
Good question.
I'm asking this in the mental comlink thingy real quick to the
Okay.
captain.
You know what? Question to the GM. Can these creatures, I assume the smaller ones, but does this creature look like it could fit in that tunnel, at least the smaller part when we go up? Does it look like it could fit?
Judging by appearance alone, no. But the question is, it does beg the question how it got here.
Exactly. That's why I'm like, was it created? Did it grow? Or is it somewhere else? Jenka will say, in my opinion, I would take them out, because we don't know what they're capable of. Let's just get rid of it. And it is in Pearl's house, technically. Let's do some pest control.
As you say, Captain. Well, in that case, it's going to be the cannonball special.
Eldritch Blast.
Not yet. Hex into Eldritch Blast.
All right, you're gonna hex it.
Yep. Use the free action from my bloodline to hex it, and being a hex blood has its perks. And from there, we are going to hex. What saving throw do you guys want me to hex on this thing? Strength? Charisma?
Let's say strength. That bite looked like it packed a punch.
Well, that's his attack rolls. What I'm going to nerf is his saving throws.
Oh.
Con.
Con.
I vote con.
All right.
Con might be good.
We are nerfing the Constitution saving throw. Cannonball's gonna, yell out to everybody else. Close your eyes for a sec. We're gonna do 1, 2, 3 times with another 15 movement. And now that we're here, since we've hexed with our main action for our actual, well, not our main action, sorry, our bonus action for our actual action, I'm gonna try something funny. I don't think these guys have a high charisma. We're gonna do Memento Mori.
I'm dead by daylight.
So you transfer I transfer myself into. I basically look like one of them here. And if they fail a charisma saving throw, they're stunned until my next turn.
Okay, so you turn into one of them.
Yep.
And if,
Cannonball basically looks like a bloated, dead, rotting corpse right now.
and if they look at you, they have to make a charisma saving throw.
Yep.
Okay.
Any creature that can see me must succeed on a charisma saving throw or be stunned until the other next turn. If they make the throw, however, they are immune to this for the next 24 hours. So you cannot stun lock them once they've made the
Gotcha.
save.
So the two boys in the back are going to have to make this save. Because they are definitely looking your direction.
Very good.
While big boy over there is kind of like looking at
Food.
Echo as food. Okay, so one of the top failed. And the other one failed as well, so they're both stunned.
For now.
Until the end of your next turn, correct?
Until the start of my next turn, I believe.
Okay.
No, until the end of my next turn. Correct.
All right, so those boys are stunned, so they're just going to lose their turn.
Yep.
Hold on. I got to check to see if they are that.
And it's checks, sorry, not just saving throws for the hex thing I potatoed.
They are not immune to stun, so yes, they are stunned until the end of your next turn. All right.
Awesome.
Pearl, you're up.
Okay, so double movement to get through Jenka. So that would be 10, 15, 10, 15, 20, 25. Hopefully not blocking the tunnel. I have a line of sight on him.
Yep.
Lightning bolt, which is level 2. So that is a well, actually, before I do that, I'll bonus action Shillelagh, and then I will do the attack.
Okay, bring up lightning bolt for a second.
Oh, sure, I can do that. Maybe. Oops. Oh, that didn't pop it in there.
Is this the one that comes from your finger? Or is this the one
a
that's
stroke of lightning blasts out from you in a direction.
Okay, yeah, you're good.
choose.
You're good.
Yeah, I don't know why
this is
it
a
won't
line
drop.
attack, I believe.
Yeah, it's a 5 foot wide blast. Okay, yeah. Oh, there's what it wanted. Submit. There. Now it's brought it up. Sorry.
100-foot line. Each creature in the line must make a dex saving throw or take 8d6 lightning damage on a failed save.
Jesus, that's a lot of damage.
So Muir and Echo are barely safe, but the big guy and the one behind him who's gonna fail the dex save because they're stunned are gonna have to eat some damage here.
Okay, and I guess actually that's just a cast, so I don't have to roll to attack on that, do I?
Yeah,
do I?
you don't have to roll to attack because the roll is their saving throw. So go ahead and
right.
give me.
So deck save.
So it's 8d6 lightning damage on a failed save.
2, 4, 6, 8d6. Yes.
Yes.
No, that looks nice. What's the big numbers there? So that would be 10. So that would be 26 damage.
Okay. So both of them take the full brunt of it. And the one back here is just obliterated by the lightning.
Okay. And I think that's all I can do. I've moved, I've done a bonus to the shillelagh, and I've actioned, so.
Okay. Jenka.
I'm second guessing grabbing the book right now. What I'm gonna do is 10, 15.
I can just shamble my way there. They think I'm one of them.
Oh, that's what I forgot to do.
You know what? I'm good right here. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna use my thigh knives right now, psionic knives. And I'm just gonna at the big boy.
Okay.
Because I used Hunter's Bane, can I? No, because that would take an action. I'm not gonna do that right now. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just roll then. Wow, that's surprising. Double 14s. So 14. 21 for both my attacks.
Definitely will hit.
Okay, and forgot to use my thing. That's okay. It's been a hot minute since I played Jenga. You think I would know better. So yeah, excuse me. I think it's still a d6 of damage. It is d6. Okay. Yeah, d6. These are magical.
Okay.
Wow. One really good, one really shitty. 6, 7, 8. 16 total points of psychic damage.
16.
16. Again, it's been a hot minute. I'm gonna go ahead and use one of my... Where is it? Oh! Do I get sneak attack? Because I have an ally next to it?
Yes, you do.
Yes. Which I think is still D6. 2d6! Look at me being level 5.
Ooh. 2d6. Need all the damage we can get.
And it's just still not bad. 7 more points of damage.
Question, were any of those the 6?
2 of them were.
If you rolled a
they
d6
explode?
and it landed on a 6, those explode because of the blessing.
Yep. You have boom boom.
Is it on crit or is it on anything?
Anything.
Is it on anything?
Anytime
on anything?
the damage dice is rolled at max, you re-roll it and add the result. It's like free crits for Christmas.
On any of your dice.
Any
yes,
of your dice.
any of your
Roll.
damage dice. That includes the original dice from the weapon. That includes any buff damage that gets slapped onto it after any damage dice that your attack
Doesn't
does.
include spells though. It has to be the
No,
weapon.
no,
that
no.
was
For
Yeah.
included.
weapons, it has to be a weapon.
That is a good thing because Fireball would break itself.
Yes, it
we
would.
we don't do that here. Though,
No.
mind
Any
you, this
multiple d6 item would break itself.
You mean like that sneak
What'd you
attack
get?
pistol gun that you gave me?
Yeah.
earlier
Yeah.
in the campaign that I'm not using for a
So-
reason.
I shit you not. 8 more damage. One of them is a 6.
It doesn't explode again.
No, Rojan put a cap on
Oh,
that.
thank
I put a
God.
cap on
Okay,
it.
I was gonna say, I'm like,
You-
how
yeah.
far does this go?
In the book, as
Jesus.
often as it feels like it, here
Yeah, no, that
Rojan
would be
said
broken.
max 1.
Yeah, like
It
in
would
the
be
book,
broken.
Yeah.
in the class type up itself, it says that it continuously goes. But I'm
Until it
like,
stops.
that kind of breaks it, because if somebody gets really lucky, they can end up taking either like taking down like a story fight or taking a large chunk of its health out in one attack.
Yeah.
Or you start
Yeah.
tuning the
Great.
fights assuming that is going to happen, and life gets very bad for us.
Exactly.
Let me put it to you this way.
Yeah.
I've theory crafted the final build for Cannonball, if we ever get to that high of a level, and one-shotting bosses may or may not be in the future, which, again, Rojan will obviously make sure that doesn't happen, but
That's
It's
when we start going
stopping-
to. It has to go a certain number of rounds before it's even possible for it to die.
well, this is
Yeah.
why no, but this is why I'm saying that single roll here is definitely the better option for
Yeah.
obvious reasons.
Balancing.
Yeah, agreed.
None of us want to break the game.
No, we want to have fun playing it.
Mhm.
So yeah,
I'm
that's...
the DM. I break the game by giving you stupid magic items.
I mean, that's a different
But
thing.
in return, you do stupid magic broken shit to us, so it's all
Which we
balanced.
like. Yes.
Yep.
So yeah, that's 8 more damage
Okay.
on top of whatever I said at this point. 16
I got
plus
it.
7 plus 8 plus plus 7. Okay,
got it.
yeah, all that. All
Alrighty.
that.
Anything else?
No, that's all I can do. Everything else is like a crap ton of bonus actions that should have been done earlier. So yeah, there we go.
Homeboy at the top can't do anything because he is stunned. We go back to Echo.
So because I forgot, because it's been a little while, we're gonna take a drink off of our punch drunk, and I'm gonna roll a 2, which I don't have what it is yet.
Ooh, you got a 2.
Excuse me, I got a 2.
So, as you drink it, you feel yourself become energized. You begin to bob back and forth as everyone can see like an after image appear against Echo's movements. While in this state, when you pretty much have like the displacer beast effect on you, to where it has displacement.
I thought that was 3.
Was it 3?
I have that written down for 3.
Oh shit, you're right.
I'm sorry.
No, thank you. I thought that was 2. Okay. Oh,
I mean, I kind of wish I had that right now.
this may help you. Then.
Okay.
So as you take a drink and you grit up a bit, you feel a bit of thirst take over you. As your body sort of morphs a little bit. And you just get this very like vampiric like aura around you. Every strike that you do will heal you for half of the HP, half of the damage done.
Oh yeah, girl, get it.
That actually does help me.
At least
great.
that
Okay.
could help you. Every single time
Look-
Ash wanted to do that, it doesn't work against other undead. Do you know how many fucking undead we face? I could never bite anyone.
Right.
I don't have to fight no one. That's the best part.
That's why I'm saying.
Yeah. I mean,
Yours is the cool
displacement,
version.
The
the
new and
displacement
improved
will really help me too.
And before Rojan just hasn't told you, in the moment
Now,
you hit
I
it,
will
you're
say
like,
that-
crap,
I will
it's
say
necrotic,
this.
it doesn't do anything.
If you max out on HP, everything else is converted into temp.
Ooh.
Oh wow, that's even better. Jesus.
Oh, that's amazing.
I gotta write that down now before I forget.
Yeah, but she's also getting hit hard too, so that's still good though.
I love Punch Drunk.
Right.
Like Punch Drunk was like one of the, like my favorite things to craft up for this one.
Right.
This is the first time
I'm
someone's
having fun with
used the drunken bunk.
Mm-hmm.
Have it? Yeah, it was cool.
Alright, we're gonna go in for our first hit at a 25. I'm rolling 18s and 19s here.
Probably a good thing.
Let's see. It's gonna be 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 hit points. 11 bludgeoning damage. So I'm gonna get back half of that, which would be 6.
So before you do anything,
Yep.
I forgot. We'll still take that because I forgot to make you do it. At the start of your turn, I need a Constitution save.
Okay. 19?
19. Okay, you are fine, and you are immune to this effect for the next 24 hours.
Okay.
So
That's good. That's
continue
really
on
good.
with your attack.
All right. Next attack. That's a lot lower on my attack. Plus 7. So that's gonna be a 16.
A 16 will hit.
Okay. Ooh, I'm gonna max out my damage at 4. That's 12.
A 12. Okay, that hit. 12 damage.
Yes, 12 damage. Bludgeoning.
Okay.
Get my healing. We're gonna go ahead and flurry of blows. A dirty 20.
That'll hit.
That's gonna be 10 bludgeoning.
10 bludgeoning.
Yep.
Okay.
And the last hit. That's gonna be a 9.
9 ain't gonna hit.
No. But I managed to get max HP, so I'm happy.
Okay, so which rolls on your punch drunk have you not gotten yet?
5.
5. Okay. 5 is my favorite.
Well, hopefully I get it soon. I've actually managed to get different ones almost every time I've used this.
I love 5. It may be a little broken, but I love it.
We like broken.
That
All right.
scares me for what's coming at me, though.
So, big guy here. Once again, is just gonna try to take a chomp out of the monk.
Roll low, roll low.
Can you roll me a D10, please?
A D10.
No, I mean a D5. A D5.
1?
Oh shit.
You said D5, right?
Yeah. You
Okay.
rolled a 1.
Yeah.
Okay. Billy, I have to say I'm sorry,
It happens.
but it rolled a natural 20
Oh no.
Nom nom.
for a total of 28.
No, it doesn't hit. Just kidding.
Oh lordy.
So as you are getting a little cocky, you're going in with like these vampiric
Yeah,
strikes or
probably.
anything. This thing just very frustrated, just lunges towards you, and you just see this thing just bite Echo's head clean off.
Whoa, wait, what?
Wait, what?
What?
Oh, right. Oh, god damn it, no.
Wait, what?
Look at
Vorpal bite.
What?
It
Vorpal
has a
bite.
Vorpal bite. I forgot.
What the
Oh,
fuck
no.
does that do?
That means
Vorpal
if you
takes out
crit,
body
it
parts.
decapitates.
Yeah.
It has a chart to what limb it will bite off when it rolls a natural 20
No.
on a
And I rolled a
D5,
1.
and you rolled a 1.
That's
which is
why it
the
was
head.
5. 1 is the head.
Head,
Oh,
shoulders, knees, and toes?
Pretty
I guess
much.
this
Knees
is
and
just
toes.
not my week. It's
Nope,
okay.
that's 2 characters out of 2. Love it.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's okay. This was her fate then.
She can still come back.
Shit.
Technically, yes.
My head is gone.
And there's been weirder things to resuscitate people.
God damn it, Michi. Now
We
I'm
don't
gonna
have
have
a
to do
cleric.
weird mumbo jumbo to bring her back.
How many HP
Pickles?
did you have remaining?
Oh,
53,
jeez.
I was max. I maxed out on that last round.
Oh, this thing just fully re-healed itself. Great.
Probably.
Insomnia Night. Thank you for that. Thank you for that raid.
Oh, buddy.
As you just see,
Just in time.
you see,
Just in time.
Echo's body just sort of all limp, sans head.
Good luck, guys.
Her neck is like spewing a fountain of blood right now.
Yeah, very Tarantino-esque right now.
Oh, love it.
Yeah, it's gory over here.
Oh dear.
Right in time.
We have over
Dead.
51% of the body. We can resuscitate it.
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
We can reattach the head. It's fine.
Mir, you're up. Can I get a Constitution saving throw from you, please?
I guess mending isn't going to work, is it?
No, it's definitely more than 5 hit points of damage.
Jesus Christ. I can't believe...
I mean, can you mend the neck back on and then revive? Just... Sorry,
I mean,
I can do
I'm
both.
morbid.
You could stitch it on like Frankenstein and do it. Yeah.
19.
So,
19,
don't
you're
encourage
good.
me.
You
Feel more
are
morbid.
immune for the next 24 hours for this thing.
Yay.
Is this just like a Lucy from Disenchantment? We could just screw the head back on?
Yeah, totally.
Oh.
Well, that's a problem.
2 out.
However, I am raging, and there is something
You're
in front
not
of me.
wrong. Once the body is dead, it technically becomes an object.
You can mend the neck. Hopefully the right way.
Technically correct. Best kind of
The
correct.
best kind of correct, yes.
You have to recover the head first.
Working
Well,
on it.
I'll get in there. I'll get in there.
That is
Well,
a 24 to hit.
24 will hit. Now remember, your axe has that enchantment on it from the blessing.
Yes, but it is not going to go off on this one. That is a 13 for damage. Come on. Big number. D20. That is a 22 to hit.
22 hits.
Okay. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 damage.
Okay.
And I am maintaining rage. So, yeah.
All right. Cannonball.
Well, I'm in a weird position right now. Do I keep the
In more
ad
way than one.
stunned? No, I'm not talking about my actual positioning. I'm talking, do I keep the ad stunned? Or do I prevent what happened to, make sure to prevent what happened to Echo from happening to Muir? And I think we're gonna make sure Muir doesn't die here rather than controlling the ad.
They're
We're
manageable.
We're gonna walk up, we're gonna tap Muir's shoulder, and we're gonna use heart to heart.
Okay.
It's a good one.
Yeah. So here's what heart to heart does.
That's the one that links you to, right?
Correct. So what that basically does is, as long as one of us is conscious, if the other one hits 0 HP, they are unconscious, but they're stable.
Okay.
And if you touch the dying creature, it becomes stable but remains unconscious. Wait, no. Well, it has 0 HP. If both of you to 0 HP, it must be. Yeah, and we share healing as well. So if ever I heal myself, I can give the healing to him instead.
Kemek did this
But if they
in
go
Alani,
down,
right?
they're stabilized. The only time
Sorry?
it...
You make those in
Sorry?
Solani, yes.
Yeah, Kemek did this in Alani.
Yeah. Yeah, as long as one of you is alive, if the other one goes down, they're stabilized.
Yep.
Correct.
They
Okay.
cannot do death saving throws, which is...
Anything else?
Nope, that's about. Yeah, I'm gonna reposition and maybe use a quick bonus action, but that's basically it right now.
Okay.
Just double checking what bonus actions I could potentially do here real quick. Action. action. I don't know if I have any bonuses that I can use right now other than Hex, which has already been used. Actually, I do have a bonus action. I completely forgot about it. I'm stupid. We are going to do good old tentacle.
Ah. The tentacle of annoyance.
Yes, the tentacle of slow. We are going to put it, to be exact, within range of big guy, but you know, kind of between, like on top of Muir. Like like right around. One second, let me ping this. How do I ping with the new interface? I will draw. You can just delete my drawing, but yeah, a little lower than that if that's something like that. So it'll slow also the zombie when it tries to come close. Oh, it's only those hit. Never mind. I'm an idiot. But yeah. Okay. Yep, we're good.
Give me a sec.
That does not apply.
All right. I gave you control of the tentacle so you can move it.
I appreciate it. Yeah, so tentacle. I think the only thing I can do with it right now is have it try to slap the big guy, and that's about all I do.
Okay. Go ahead and make the attack with the tentacle.
Yes, we will. And it adds my casting to it. So let me just check what my casting bonus is. I have not used this guy for combat, like direct combat in a while. I'm like, control mage, what's
to be fair,
damage?
the last time we were together was like late November, so
right.
That makes
Yeah.
sense.
Memory is a little fuzzy, and I don't want to bullshit that. Attack bonus is 7, so that is a 20.
That'll hit.
That is 22.
As dangerous as this guy is, he has a crappy armor class.
Well, he's probably got a fuckload of HP, pardon my language, to make up for it. Yeah, so we said 1d8, correct?
Yes.
But real quick, that is going to be a 5. It will also proc the hex damage, I believe.
Okay.
And
This is
hex-
5 cold damage.
That is 5 cold damage, correct.
Perfect.
And just double check hex real quick because my memory is crap. Like I said, 1d6 necrotic on the hex. Alright, let's do this. That is just going to be 1 necrotic, unfortunately. The old I hit the
Damage is damage.
I take damage as damage every day.
All right, who we got next? Pearl.
Okay. I have a basically a player question.
Mhm.
Do I know what class that imp is?
You wouldn't.
I wouldn't know what he is at this point.
All you know is that he is your faithful butler.
Can he hear me?
You don't know.
Telepathically or no?
You
I
don't know.
know
You've
if
never
he
tried it. You've never tried to see if you had a telepathic link or not.
Okay. Oh boy. All right. This is probably not the best choice of things to do, but I am going to use my quarterstaff as a pole vault, and I am going to move. Whoopsie daisy. I am going to. Oh, I hate this. This interface is tricky. Now I've gone out of my moving my thing here. Okay, I think I got it. Yes, there we are. I'm going to move over to. Let's see. Could be awkward. Hoping to move to here. On that move, and if I land within 5 feet, I can make a single attack. So I will make.
I mean, you could technically move as normal instead of pole vaulting, because the pole vault itself would be a attack of opportunity, not attack of opportunity, but an action.
Okay. When that quarterstaff doesn't have reach, though, does it?
No, the quarterstaff is a normal 5-foot weapon.
You know, maybe. Okay, so I'm back here, right?
You were
Okay.
there.
There. Okay. can get to here on my turn?
Yeah, you can get there.
Okay. All right. I am going to. I'm sorry about the tentacle cannonball, but I am going to fire another lightning bolt across. Oops, Daisy. Sorry about that.
Oh, the tentacle has no HP. Go nuts.
Okay. So I'm going to basically fire across, sort of here. If that. No. I'm sorry. This thing is not.
You're pretty much going a line across to hit
a
both
line
of them.
across through the tentacle and to the other one again. So that's a lightning bolt.
All right, go ahead and give me that 8d6.
Okay, so that would be 3 6s is 18. That's 28. 28 and another 8 is 36, I believe, and another 5 is 41 damage.
Damn. Well, this poor guy in the back here is completely annihilated. And big guy in the middle here takes the full damage as he failed the dexterity saving throw.
Okay. And
I would say that Echo would take damage, but they're on the ground right now, so they're fine.
Okay.
Yeah. I can't really take any more damage. I mean, you can destroy my body technically.
I don't know what to do for Echo.
All right.
I might have a solution for that.
Jenka.
Well, yeah, we're gonna again. She does have a plan, but she's gonna wait. As after seeing her get decapitated, she's like, "Oh hell no." So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and natural 20.
Nice.
And then a 22 on the other one.
Both will hit.
Okay. We'll do the natural 21 first. So it's this plus the sneak attack. Are we on brutal critical now?
Yes, we are.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are level 5, so
case,
brutal critical is in play.
So that's the max die.
Max die explode.
I'm on the wrong one. Oh, fuck, that's
so
true.
So brutal's automatically double? Oh, wow.
So okay, no. So the max damage you get anyway does not double. Wait.
Yeah, it's max dice.
No, you're right. It would technically explode. So it would auto burst. So whatever the max damage is to begin with, doubles instantly.
It's basically triple
damage, and then you roll the dice twice because you have to roll the second time to see what it explodes to. So you get 2 dice.
No. It just kicks up to max again because
it kicks up to max again
because the brutal critical is automatically max. So you get double crit there because of this.
Basically,
this thing is so broken.
It is.
If you're rolling brutal criticals, it's absolutely busted. Yeah.
Okay, so 12.
And that's every one of your dice. But yeah.
I mean, unless we have a monster rule that we don't double on the
I'm just a
portion.
I'm just a priest.
I'm just a priest
question.
and a warlock.
What if I max on my sneak attack?
You mean the dice hit the 6?
Yeah. If
sneak
it's
attack explodes.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Everything explodes.
Jesus Christ.
One time.
See, this is why I told you would love this when I finally got this rolling. You didn't believe me back then, you have little faith, but old Hydra protects.
So 35 damage on my first hit.
Okay.
Nice.
This fuck. 9 on the other.
How do you want to do this?
Oh, Jesus Christ. You know what? So she's gonna go ahead and she's going to throw the knife with her first one, see it kind of slash across its chest and have it just kind of bleeding out. As soon as she throws the second one, she's gonna go straight for its stomach, almost making like an X going across. So it starts to slowly kind of flap and fall apart. As she just sees it just kind of probably spilling its innards or something out before running over to it, but she's just like, yeah.
So as you do like the X incision and it begins to fall out, there's a sudden explosion as well as the area is kind of like just showered with blood and gore from the gunpowder blessing as the body just crumples over on top of itself.
And if I am able to, I want to use the rest of my movement to run up and start searching its stomach contents.
We are out of combat, so you can most definitely give me an investigation check to try to find Echo's head.
I would like to say I would like to use my sense of smell, but I feel like that's not going to help me right now.
That's going to probably hinder you.
Exactly. There's a lot of bile in this right now. A lot of bile and a lot of random body parts and clothing. As you can, this is what was feasting on the bodies in the basement. Yeah, I figured as much. Yeah. I did not realize I was proficient in investigation. 17.
17. You grit your teeth as you begin to dig through the remnants of this thing's stomach, but you do end up finding a thankfully intact head of Echo.
Do I see her little drinky thing on top of her head? Her guzzler, whatever her sports.
Like punch drunk.
Yes, punch because it's a magic item. Punch drunk is still intact. It's like you find her head, and there's just like a look of shock and surprise like frozen on it.
Mm-hmm. Funny enough, doesn't affect Jenka, as she'll put it by the body and go.
Jenka's probably seen some shit.
Oh, she's seen some awful shit. Yeah, this is just another Tuesday for her.
Day ending in Y.
Exactly. So she's like, can someone do something?
Well.
And as you say, can someone do something? The orb that is over on that altar begins to pulse.
You know. I'm gonna deal with that after.
And
first things first, before
pulses,
I go touch the weird boogie thing. Oh, sorry,
Echo,
yeah, go ahead.
Yeah?
You've been watching this whole encounter from this orb.
Oh.
As that do not eat my wires. As you
that's eating your wires? Wow.
That's crazy.
The moment your body had died, your soul had been taken into this crystal or into this orb, and you are in there with 23 other people.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
All right.
It's a little crowded in there. What's up with you and souls? Like a bunch of souls with you.
Shut up.
Look, Captain, if I may soldier a bit of my department. Or lack thereauf.
You don't know this. You don't know this.
Or lacks thereof.
As you seemingly still have your thoughts and mental fortitude about you, the rest of these individuals inside this orb seem to be just wandering around, just completely blank looks on their faces.
Well, that's creepy.
Like in limbo?
At the edge of the... Can I, like, reach out and touch, like, I can feel the edges
You reach out and you feel just the cold glass of the orb.
Can I... try to... I want to see if I can cause any reaction in the physical world, so I'm more, like, back up and throw myself at this edge and try and, like, see if I can knock the orb over.
Give me a straight up strength roll.
Ew. I think I'm okay at strength. No, I'm not okay at strength. That's a 2 on the die for a total of
You
3.
You back up, you run, and you jump and throw your full weight into a shoulder check into this glass.
My
and
shoulder hurts.
You hit it. You don't feel pain, but there isn't any visible sign of the orb itself rocking from its place on the altar.
We're gonna try one more time just to be sure.
Okay.
Absolutely certain. That's not much better. That's like a 5.
Again, you throw yourself into this and it just doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
But your actions seem to have caught the attention of something.
Can I tell what direction that attention's coming from?
Not inside the orb, you can't. As this is going on, those of you in the cavern now looking at the body and severed head of Echo, along with the altar that's got that strange purple orb and the book next to it.
Right. Well, Captain, there's a few things I might be able to try.
Whatever helps.
Well, what would help, first of all, is while I go take a look at the altar, if people could find a way to make sure her head is reattached to the body, that will probably help. Anybody able to mend? Or sew it back on, or anything, really?
I don't know. Does anyone have a sewer's kit?
That is horrifying. And
you know what's funny? I think Shara does, because she had it for like mending the sails and stuff.
True.
Yeah.
She had it for mending the sails.
Very true.
I'm pretty
God.
positive.
Yeah, no, you're right, but wow.
Yeah, I have the mending cantrip, but I don't have it. I don't believe I'm only allowed 4, and it's not one I have highlighted as having memorized.
Yeah, I'm actually proficient and have a lot of kits. None of them would. I can melt the body in acid.
No, that doesn't help.
I can do more harm to this body than fix it. So unfortunately, everything I have would do more harm than good.
Right. Well, let me take a look at what's on the altar first, matey. Maybe we'll have another solution there. If not, well, as I said, I have a Hail Mary, but I'd rather not waste it. Not that it would be a waste, but you know what I mean.
Jenka will just stay by the body.
Yeah, we're gonna use ye old mage hand over here. We're gonna see if we can move those objects off the altar without getting too close.
And ye old mage hand just lifts the orb and the book off, like, you know, you're just checking out things at a shop.
All right, we're bringing them close. Let's take a look at what we got.
So
get old checks, whichever one you want us to do.
Upon first look, the orb, for the most part, looks like something you would see at a carnival sideshow with like a fake psychic. It's just, you know, just this little bauble that, you know, is supposed to keep the person's eyes fixated on it while the person does their sleight of hand or whatever. The book, on the other hand, is a bit more disturbing, as the cover seems to be made of stitched flesh.
Evil Dead style. Gotta love it.
Yes, ye old bring crap back to life books. Well, we're gonna use the mage hand to open the cover and see what happens.
As you open the cover to the opening page, a series of red runes begin to dance over the parchment.
Tasty.
As the entire book begins to leak blood as the page pulls over. This thick globules of blood splattering down to the ground. As this happens, Echo, begin to hear a voice. The door is open. Leave if you must.
What door?
See a door appear in front of you.
Where does the door go?
To your life.
And who are you?
An individual offering you a second chance.
You'll have to forgive me. We've been, misled by individuals we didn't know recently. I don't trust things so easily anymore. At least I try not to.
Trust isn't something you have at the moment. You have a choice. Leave and return to your friends. Or stay here and slowly have your sanity drained away till you're nothing more than a spiritual husk.
Did these others get that choice?
Nobody opened the door for them.
She'll kind of move towards the door and be like, can I at least know who allowed me such a chance?
William.
Well, he couldn't have done it without your help, and you are?
A simple observer.
Ye of little faith. I mean, faith.
Are you connected to the... Are you what's causing these people to lose their sanity in here?
They stayed. And then they were consumed.
They didn't really have much of a choice, did they?
As I said. Or. I would make your decision quick. Normally, the spilling blood tends to make people close the book really fast.
Cannonball surprisingly is trying to figure out what the runes are saying. He's reading.
I'll go through the door and hope to God that nothing bad happens. So now I don't have an attached head.
So, as you're looking at the runes, the blood leaps off of the pages, whipping out across the room, swirling around Echo's body. As the head is lifted up, and it is just simply connected back together as the flesh stitches, sealing the wound, but leaving a very visible scar around her neck. As the blood sets her back down, it drenches her from head to toe. As a gasp of air escapes her lungs. And then there's just like a flash of light in her eyes.
Jenka, who was sitting right next to the body the whole time, doesn't move, but it's definitely like, what the fuck is happening? And then when I see her eyes just flash open, her first thought is, in his mind, she's gonna go, Cannonball, what did you do?
What is Cannonball reading off those runes, if anything, right now?
Nothing right now, because the runes were along the page, and so until it like began to overflow in blood.
Oh, so the runes themselves bled out of the book.
Yeah.
Got you. Yeah, at that point, I think the only thing we will do then, if there's nothing left to read but just blood gushing out of the pages, is when Jenka says, what did you do? Cannonball's gonna say, why? What's happening over there?
Her head just reattached itself, and she's awake.
Oh, good.
I
can
will be
close them. Yep.
slowly roll over and be like,
Yeah,
sure, feeling like death warmed over.
Yep. All right, time to snap the book shut then.
I'm gonna try and slowly come to my hands and knees and just.
Echo.
Yeah. I'm here.
Can I do a medicine check on Echo?
What are you looking for?
I just want to know if I should drop healing spirit on her.
She looks like she could probably use some healing.
Okay, I will drop healing spirit, which would
Echo.
Yeah.
Roll me percentiles, please.
Oh god, here we go.
Roll percentiles. No. All right.
Can I roll the healing first, or no, not yet?
55.
No.
Okay. Go ahead and take your healing.
All right. I'm guessing I came back at 1 HP.
Yep.
Okay, so she's healed for. She's healed for 38.
Awesome.
Damn.
And Echo, as you begin to receive the healing, you realize your heart isn't beating.
Great.
And that is where we're ending for the week.
Great.
I'm just gonna point out.
Do I sense undead?
Just
You
a bit.
look when we kick you. She's not saying nothing, by the way, about her not being heart. You can keep that shit to herself.
Right?
Bitch undead. Oh,
Wouldn't be the first time one of my characters turned undead.
Here we go again. Cannonball,
Yeah, you're in
trying to
good
do
company.
good and fucking things up. We love it.
That's okay.
But
I might want to take that fucking ball from you.
Right. No, that's staying with me, sorry.
Did Cannonball fuck up?
I'm taking the ball.
Yes.
You're gonna have to
I
wait
don't
and
know.
see.
You want to go hand to hand with the monk over the book and the ball? You can go hand to hand with the monk over it. You ain't
Look,
winning.
if I put you back in your body, I could put you back in the ball. Stop it.
Go on. I'm sorry, what?
Exactly. You heard me.
What I'm hearing is
I
Echo
was,
is
I
now.
was
I'm
over
hearing
your dead body, but it's already been
what
the
I'm
case
hearing
once.
now
We don't need to make it
is
twice.
Echo is a ghost type Pokemon now.
There you go.
Bang.
Oh,
There you go. That's what I
man.
like to hear. That's the Cannonball special, baby. We love it.
Oh, by the way, before we leave, before we sign off, y'all can go ahead and level up.
I'll take
Do
level
I get
6.
another
Okay, now your
level?
fists
Yes,
are
you do.
magical.
Yes, you do.
Now my fists are
Whoa.
magical.
That's the shortest I've ever been level whatever.
5,
Wow.
right?
6. She was level
Like-
6.
I'm level
Wait,
6.
Oh, we've been level
Five
5
levels.
for a while though.
If
Yeah,
we're-
but
No,
she
she's
gained a
been level
level with
6.
the.
With the spark.
if
Literally
she's-
one episode. One full episode.
Yeah.
Okay.
If she's
So
undead,
do you want us to roll our hit die
Yeah,
then?
let's go ahead and do hit points right now.
You don't know I'm undead. Leave me alone. Leave
No,
my
I'm
undead
s-
ass alone.
No, you're fine. I'm saying if your ass is undead and you now have magical fists, do her fists do necrotic damage?
We don't know.
Oh,
That'd be
by the
awesome.
way, Gilly, I have to get with you
Okay.
before the next show.
Oh my, we did the funnies.
Okay.
Oh, come on. There we go. That's
I'm a
much
little
better.
scared.
So yeah, closing the book and pocketing the book and the orb. Plus
Okay.
plus for sure.
I got a 6. That's not bad. What's my con? Oh, plus
Okay.
6. I got a total of 9.
Nice.
That is.
I take it you're taking another level in monk.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not unless there's a story reason for me not to.
No, you can take a level in whatever you want.
9 on the dice for a total of 13.
62.
You taking another fighter level? Or
Barbarian.
Sorry. Angry fighter.
If we roll poorly, do we have a choice to take half?
Define poorly.
2.
No, you got to take the 2.
Okay.
The only thing
If
that
you roll a 1, you can
yeah,
reroll.
if you roll a 1, you can
Okay.
reroll.
Then we add our proficiency, right?
No, you add your con modifier.
Your
Con modifier.
yeah.
Oh, right. Okay, cons. Well, that's not bad, I guess.
My con
Why
proficiency just happened to
am
be
I
the same
opening
right
up Destiny Forged? We are Tricorn.
I don't know.
Why
are you
does
opening
not
up
accept
Destiny
1 on
Forged?
HP rolls.
Yeah, we don't accept ones anymore because Azerin just kept rolling ones on HP.
Now is that it now the Azerin roll?
It's the Azerin roll, yeah.
Yeah. I
Okay,
rolled a 1
do we just
and
drop
re-rolled.
that to Zoro then, or?
Yeah,
Give
go
her
ahead
a
and
new
do it in the
total.
group chat. Yeah. That way I have it because especially if you guys are multi-classing,
Make sure to
you guys
add
could
her.
have stats.
Let Zoro know
stuff.
your HP and what class you're leveling up.
Just make sure to add her. So
What'd you get, Cannonball?
I am actually taking a level in Sorcerer. We are going to Black Powder Sorcerer.
Oh no, are you triple classing here?
I am triple classing.
Jesus Christ.
But if
You're
I remember
you're
correctly,
gonna see the
you're
fun
doing full
things.
sorcerer. You're doing
Yes,
full
it's going to be
sorcerer,
nothing but
aren't you?
Sorcerer from now on.
Yeah.
You just took
Straight to
all
the
the
top.
charisma-based classes. They're like,
Correct,
yeah,
and
let's just
mush
stack
them into
together.
one big mess, and we're going to love this mess.
One big explosive tentacled mess.
Correct, that is the point.
Okay.
I believe for sorcerers it's a D4 or is it a D6? I don't remember.
D6.
off the top of my head.
D6.
D6, eh?
Nothing
That is a
rolls
4.
D4 anymore.
No, thank God. Okay, that's a 4.
Thank God.
4 HP total?
No, that's a buff of 4.
Oh, okay.
To my current HP. I will tell you what my normal max is 47, which puts me to 51.
Oh, that's right, because you have shit con right now, huh?
Yeah, but funny. Well, no, the con bonus was there, so if you want me to take all my con bonuses
no,
out
you're
retroactively, I can do it.
You're fine.
This was just the flat 4 from the D6. That's it. I did not add con because right now, yes, actually no, my con is at 2.
Yeah. So if your con's plus 2, then you get 6 HP.
Okay, correct. So I'll take the 6.
God.
That
You're
bumps
also
you to
level above
53.
us.
Yeah.
Yeah. My current actual total HP right now, though, after the 6 buff, however, is 113.
Because you swapped.
Because I drained. I did the big suck on the T-Rex.
But once you use it up, you go back to your original, correct?
Correct. So exactly.
Which is what
so
it's going to be on your card.
It's basically exactly. So the moment that goes away, I'm back to my 53 bonus, basically. Well, I guess the moment I go back down to 53, I'm at 53.
And if you don't decide to, use it again on something else.
Once I get low, yes, correct.
Ooh, I get more movement.
Zoro, what are you taking?
I am taking another level in Blood Hunter, which, if I remember correctly, is actually the last level I am taking in Blood Hunter.
Okay.
Unless something happens story-wise to.
And what'd you get HP wise?
I rolled a 1, and I went screw you. Rolled again, got a 10. So
nice
duality of man. I'll take it. I haven't gotten many 10s. So yeah, my HP's at 64 now.
Nice.
My con's pretty nice.
All right.
Decent.
So you are all now level 6/level 7 if you are Pearl.
There's always everyone in each campaign, I think, has at least 1 level, if not more.
Yeah, Azure Claw is the one from.
Yeah, Azure Claw got really lucky with that touching that time gate.
Yeah, no kidding.
But yeah, so that is going to do it for us tonight. Good to be back after everybody had the plague. Wishing HB Fox a quick recovery since it is their turn with the plague now. But this is not the only show that we do. On this upcoming Saturday is another episode of Wayward Wanderers, which is a Pathfinder 2 Extinction Curse campaign run by Azerin. On alternating Saturdays, we have Withered Wastes, which is another 5th edition campaign that I run. Coming up on Monday, we've got the bot actually works. I didn't know if the bot was going to work since Fox was in here. But coming up on Monday, we have another episode of Destiny Forge, which is our longest running show, currently in its 3rd campaign. Tuesdays are alternating Tuesdays. I don't know if it's this week or if it's going to be the week after, but on the alternating Tuesdays, we have a Star Wars campaign that is run by Tiltbot called Tales from the Outer Rim. And then coming up on next Thursday will be our alternating show of, what do you call it? Mass Effect Horizons. Yeah. Which is a 5th edition Mass Effect mod run by Zoro. And then every final Saturday, normally of every month, we will have a new show that we are doing, which is using a modified version of Kids on Bikes called Would Be Heroes. It's like a little superhero style game molded after comics of old. But yeah, so that's gonna do it for us for now. We will see you all on Saturday for Wayward Wanderers. I'm losing my mind. But yeah, thank you for tuning in, everybody. We'll see you on Saturday.
Good night, everybody.
Bye.
Night.
Wait, for once we actually have everyone on cams. We don't say.
Hi.